At the same time, as we get into the end of the 19th, early 20th century, we're going to see really the development and the beginning of the maturation of musicals and musical theater. And probably one of the most important people in musicals is going to be Bernstein. And he blended popular and serious styles, again, sort of trying to mix Stravinsky with Gershwin to stick with that metaphor. He's energetic and versatile. He will write ballets, musicals, and operas. And he writes, in fact, quite a few things that you would recognize, including West Side Story, which is basically an updated version of Romeo and Juliet, replacing the families with ethnic groups, the Puerto Rican and the Italian in West Side Story. And he's doing this to make it more relatable so that the average American would recognize this, especially if you're living in a city. But of course, if you're going to musical theater, you probably live in a city. So that's what we're seeing. And in this scene here, we see one of the redcoats from the Starship Enterprise fighting Captain Kirk. So there's that. But basically what he's doing is he's trying to bring these larger theatrical ideas to a modern audience. Because Romeo and Juliet doesn't speak to people. Even today, it doesn't speak to people the same way as it does if you update it. West Side Story is suddenly much more relatable to us than Romeo and Juliet, and that is in part because of musicals and Bernstein.